Hi, welcome to the show. I'm here at the new Sports Complex Center here with Mr. Todd Nix, who is the Community Services Director. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
So tell us about the complex that y'all are building here.
Well, currently we have the sports complex that was finished in 2008, and we opened it in 2009. And due to the tremendous outgrowth, or the growth that we've had and the outpouring of support, we're adding an additional 4 fields.
Okay, so where does the community right now play ball, and where do they do their activities right now?
All of our bat and ball sports and our youth football and youth soccer games are held right here at the Sportsplex. And for people that may not be familiar, we're on Gunniford Road, which is County Road 2, just off Savannah Highway. We have 5 baseball fields, 4 softball fields, and 6 soccer fields. And in the fall, we use one of those soccer fields for youth football. Most of our practices are held outside of here just because, you know, we have so many teams.
Right.
There's just not enough room, and that's why we're expanding this year. For example, we try to play Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday night. We try to save the weekends for tournaments because our parents enjoy having the weekend off, and the city also enjoys having the revenue come in with out-of-towners, which in a sense, those out-of-towners almost pay for our kids to play here because it's relatively inexpensive compared to a lot of places, but it's backed up by taxpayer dollars.
Right, and y'all do a lot of the tournaments here at the, like yearly, right? It's between this county and over in the Shows area, Muscle Shows?
We do a lot of tournaments here, and we partner with Muscle Shows on some. This year, for example, we have the USSSA Super NIT Baseball Tournament. It's known nationally as the Road to Disney. We'll have about 67 teams come in from all over the Southeast, even as far north as Ohio. Those tournaments come in, and when you factor in that there's 12 players on a team, 3 coaches, with a couple of siblings, what happens is that fills up your hotel rooms. Mm-hmm. So with these additional fields that our kids can play on during the week, on weekends, that will allow us also to get those tournament teams out of here earlier, which
Right.
puts them out into the Shoals area. You're not going to keep your 8 or 9 or 10-year-old in a hotel room very long. You're going to get out and you're going to go to local shops, you're
Right.
going to go to restaurants, you're going to go to movies and things like that. So from an economical standpoint, the Sportsplex has been a tremendous, tremendous asset. But I want to make this very, very clear to everyone that, you know, we built this sports complex first and foremost for our kids and our grandkids that play here. Mm-hmm. And being able to give our folks the weekend off, you know, life is so busy now, they're able to take the weekend off and sort of recharge and take weekend trips. We're able to have tournaments out here. So there's a great benefit to this. We're building 4 softball fields. When you come in the Sportsplex on your left, now those softball fields can become baseball fields in about 8 minutes. We take temporary mounds out there, drop them, move the bases up or back, all of a sudden they're baseball fields. So we hope to have those ready by October, but we're going to give the season, with the grass being in June, a whole year, a whole growing season to let the roots attach well. And so March and April of next year, they'll be ready for play.
So how many fields are going to be here when it's complete? How many?
When it's done, there will be 12 for youth, and we have 1 teenage field. We also will have 8 that can be used for adult sports. Okay. You know, just a few years ago, we had about 18 adult softball teams, and I'll give you a little bit of the growth numbers. We opened the Sportsplex in March of 2009, and we had about 350 baseball players. Now we have about 570. March 2009, we had 0 little girl players. Right. Now we have about 235. March 2009, we had 80 soccer players, little kids. Now we have about 230.
That's great.
We had about 350 adult softball players in 2009. This year we're going to have 350. Now, wow. Here's the issue. 350 adult softball players in 2009, 350 in 2014. 2012, we had 735. What happened was we outgrew with our youth sports the complex so fast we had to cut back on our adults. You know, we got to a decision where we had to make some tough choices, so we side with the youth. Right. Every time.
Right. Now, and it's important to have sports in the community for the youth because it does help with ethics, like learning to act good with sportsmanship, helps you to respect authority, and practicing hard work by learning hard work as well. And so this helps also, like when you go to, when you're in school, it helps you to maybe get a scholarship if you start out.
Well, there's a process that we understood in 2008 when this was nearing completion, and it's simply this. We're going to make every decision based on what's right, first and foremost for the child, not the coaches and not the parents. We try to remove as much daddy ball as we can, if you will. You know, when we hired Randy Burns, our athletic director, I told him, I said, I want you to do the best for every kid, especially the ones standing in the outfield, batting at the end of the order. If you take care of them and we make these leagues competitive, and we make the kids happy, the parents are going to come.
Right.
Now, what you're talking about, with that as a foundation, with a $13 million facility, you know, kind of like the movie, if you build it, they'll come.
Right.
We knew if we ran it based on what's best for kids, if we didn't make parents work in the concession stands or sell chocolate, and we tell them, we want you to be in the stands making memories with your child.
Right, that's good.
All right, so with that going on, we really want them to have an experience here. Now, whether your kid's the best player or one that needs you to spend more time with them athletically, it's irrelevant to us as long as it's competitive as far as the end of the score of each game, because they're going to learn so much what you're talking about life skills, social skills. They're going to learn a lot of work ethic. They're going to learn to be where they're supposed to be when they're supposed to be there. You know, and it's a great way for parents to teach them. They're going to strengthen their relationship with peers from school. They're going to meet new people.
That's true.
They're going to learn some tough lessons too. They're going to experience hard work, but you know, they're going to build some character, integrity, and issues about how they're going to need to be in the future, about developing their inner self. So we factor all those things in, and that's the process as we call it. And so we take that play here and we run it. And the outcome of that, the growth and winning and state championships and things like that, is a byproduct of doing it that way.
Right.
Simply what's best for the kids with a great facility.
It's just some good old-fashioned fun. Gets them out of the house from playing those video games and gets them out exercising, in shape, making memories, and making friends. And we're going to take just a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Have you been living with pain for so long it's become part of your everyday life? Then you should know that chiropractors are trained and licensed to treat pain without surgery or drugs. So, if you want to leave pain behind, visit your local chiropractor today. It's the natural way to stay healthy.
Thompson Family Chiropractic Clinic is now accepting new patients. We specialize in true spinal decompression using the DRX 9000 for herniated or bulging cervical and lumbar disc. We perform DOT physicals, drug tests, and neck and low back pain. We are open 6 days a week. Walk-ins are welcome. Call us today at 256-383-5772.
Just remember, at Thompson Family Chiropractic,
we have your back.
Now create a password.
Walter.
Your password must contain 8 characters.
Walter Dog.
Your password must contain 2 numbers.
Contain at least 2 numbers. Box of stupid.
We can't fix that problem. But at Fuller Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing, real people answer our phones. Serving North Alabama and Middle Tennessee.
Please re-enter the password. Now who's the box of stupid?
Hey, welcome back. And we were talking about how important it is to have sports in a community, and how have you seen this to be true in your community?
One of the things that we're so proud of is the amount of people that come out and put their kids in our hands and expect us to take good care of them. You know, it's a community services, it's a quality of life issue as well that we are proud of, having this facility for our kids to grow up at. And there's not a better place to be. When it's 70 to 75 at night, 60 even, and you know, the complex is large enough with playgrounds that the siblings are running around, and it's a family atmosphere. You know, one of the things that our goal that we're really trying to accomplish is we get so much information about childhood obesity and type 2 diabetes that it's amazing what a problem we have in this country. And I was telling you earlier, I heard last year something I'd never heard, and that was that kids born today may not outlive their parents. The sedentary lifestyle they have and their diet is so bad. So getting them out, getting them moving is critical, because a lot of the stuff that they're doing today may not show up for 20 or 30 years, and that's where that comes in. And I tell the parents of the kids that I coach, hey, no kid ever sat around at 30 and said, boy, my mom and dad and I had some great times watching TV. You know, this is your chance to make those memories. Don't let that slip by.
That's good.
All right. And if you will get out with them when you're gone one day, these are the things they are going to remember. It's not going to be how much money you spent on them or the trips. It's going to be about the quality of time that you spent. You know, we tell people too, our parents, nobody takes pictures of their kids playing video games.
Right.
They want a picture of the kids in a uniform. They want a picture of them standing with their peers out on the field, those type of things. So this is an opportunity. If your child, regardless of the age, especially before they hit the teens, you know, you can spend time with them today. When I was a police officer, I used to tell people, or you can visit them as they do it tomorrow.
Right.
Because if you don't occupy their time, every kid's born with a gift. Every kid's born with an issue. So you find out what their gift is. Maybe it's athletics, band, music, art, I don't care. You find out what it is and you facilitate it.
Right.
Because if you don't occupy their time, the
Someone
street
else
will do it for you. So you make it easy on yourself down the road, and especially with athletics and arts and music. Get them into something young, find out what they love and nurture that, and you'll save yourself a lot of time and trouble down the road too.
That's true. That's good. That's very good. Now, talking about how do you sign up?
Okay. We've pretty much gone, everything now is electronic. Our sign-ups basically begin for bat and ball sports and soccer, January the 1st at www.fpard.com. You can do it in about 2 minutes. You can pay with a debit, credit card, or mail us a check. It's $35 for most of the sports. And if you'll do that, what'll happen is you'll be sent a text or an email about when and where you need to be. Then you'll be assigned to a team. At that point, your coach will start dealing with you by text and emails. It makes it a lot easier on our coaches, all right? Now, if you go to quickscores.com, Florence, you can see every schedule. So with these things, we don't have to print out, you know, we're not killing near as many trees as we used to, so we don't have to print all these things out. Quickscores.com, Florence, Alabama is an app that you can get, and every schedule is on there. You just click on one team that you want to see, and it gives you just their schedule. So with that, you know, for your $35 in baseball, and then you buy a uniform. I had a parent tell me one time, you know, $35 is a lot of money, and I said it is, but you'll spend that at a pretty good restaurant in Florence. All right, and you're going to be there an hour. You come with us, and we're going to give you about 9 weeks out of it.
That's good.
And then you're going to spend 30 to 50 on a uniform, and with that 9 weeks of entertainment, and you've made memories of a lifetime, you got $100 in it.
Right.
And those are the things
That's
that when
good.
you sit back one day, you'll remember with your child.
That's good. And the friendships that they make is priceless
Absolutely.
as well. Now, the baseball sign up, the deadline's already gone.
It's already
on that.
passed.
But now, what times can the people come out and watch the baseball games?
Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, we are wide open.
Okay.
We'll have, for example, tonight, we'll have about 11 or 12 fields going. That's baseball, softball, and soccer. And if you want to really see the Sportsplex, especially Mondays and Tuesdays, come out at about 6:30 and see it. You know, our light system that we have now is state of the art. It's better than a lot of professional teams. When you look at, if you go to parks that are 30 or 40 years old, come out here to ours. The light system is unbelievable. We'll have concessions that we have very reasonable. You know, one of the things we knew in the experience was if you came out here and you felt like your kid was being treated well, they're learning something, it's a safe environment, and the experience leads over to the concession stand for where about $5 you can feed one person with a ground chuck hamburger. All those things roll into the experience.
Right.
That's going to make you come back next year
That's
as well.
good.
Now in July, we'll start up with our youth football, and in August, our youth softball and baseball. A lot of people don't realize that the fall sports now are as busy as the spring sports.
Right.
The difference is this. In the fall, parents are pretty laid back. The spring is very serious. They'll do the fall just to sort of hone their skills a little bit. You know, and people, and I'll say this, your kid is going professional most likely in something else. All right, so reading, very, very important. Chores at home, them learning responsibility, very, very important. But so is recreation.
Right.
So is getting outside. All of those things are very, very important. And when I say your kid's going professional in something else, it's because sometimes we have people that put everything into one sport. Find out what they want to do. Find out what their gift is and encourage them, and academics is just as important. And so we try to get the kids out of here as soon as we can. And, we talk to them about, doing things at home. We talk to them about making good grades. And we partner with the school system now for youth basketball. We'll start doing that around October. And if you go to school, say at Forest Hills, you play for Forest Hills. My little boy's team last year had 12 teams in his league. 6 or 7 of them were from Forest Hills. If you don't live in Florence and you sign up, we'll assign you to a school team. So you'll still meet tons of new people, but going to your school, playing for your school, and practicing there, very, very important. So with that, the school system is able to use it as a tool as well. We tell them, hey, you can have a concession stand, you can use it as a discipline tool, you can use it as an attendance tool. If you don't come, you're not playing tonight. Right. So our basketball program has grown considerably as well. Now here we are in the spring, headed into summer, and that's what we're talking about today. But if anybody has any questions, they can call us at 760-6628, and we'll be happy to answer any questions they have.
Right, and I had one other question. The cheerleading, does that also team up with the schools as well?
No, pretty much we still run that on our own, where if you sign up with us, we'll try to put you, we'll only have 2 or 4 teams a lot of times in tackle football, all right? So we will try to put you as close to where you live as possible. And it's still a sport, all right? But there's not the time commitment that there is in some of the sports like baseball. Right. And the cheerleading has grown as well.
And what about church leagues? Do they get to play here on the field as well?
Yes, we do have church softball. That's what we basically have. In today's world, everything is organized, and we schedule everything. We have to schedule practices. If your team wants to practice, you call here, we give you a schedule. We give them out to our coaches before the season starts. We'll fill in when others cancel. And the reason is because it's so busy.
Right.
And see, then you can text it and email it to your team, your parents on your team as well.
Well, this is the second time I've been out here, and the first time that I drove up, my mouth just dropped open. It is huge. This is very nice to have. And it is very nice to meet you, and thank you so much for your time. And just go ahead and give the contact information one more time. You
call the Sportsplex at 256-760-6628. We're on County Road 2, which is Gunniford Road right off of Highway 20, and just out of West Florence as you're heading back in towards Central. So we're just a few miles out from about anywhere in the city of Florence. Come out and visit with us. We're here every Monday through Friday from about 8 to 5. During the sports seasons, we'll be here tonight till the guys will still, the staff will be here till about 9:30. The kids will be gone right about 9 o'clock at the latest. So we'd love to have you come out and see us.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Come join us at the Jameson Inn Hotel and Conference Center for a delicious dinner. Our menu includes many of our favorite appetizers, burgers, salads, and delicious steaks, chicken, and ribs, and a night of dancing to live music, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights from 8 p.m. to midnight in our beautiful new Singing River Bar and Grill. The Singing River Bar and Grill is open 6 days a week from 4 p.m. to midnight and Sundays from 5 p.m. to midnight. Don't wait, come see us soon. We would love to have you and your family as our guest at the Singing River Bar and Grill. You will love it.
Now create a password.
Walter.
Your password must contain 8 characters.
Walter, dog.
Your password must contain 2 numbers.
Contain at least 2 numbers. Box of stupid.
We can't fix that problem. But at Fuller Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing, real people answer our phones. Serving North Alabama and Middle Tennessee.
Please re-enter the password. Now who's the box of stupid?
Have you been living with pain for so long it's become part of your everyday life? Then you should know that chiropractors are trained and licensed to treat pain without surgery or drugs. So, if you want to leave pain behind, visit your local chiropractor today. It's the natural way to stay healthy.
Thompson Family Chiropractic Clinic is now accepting new patients. We specialize in true spinal decompression using the DRX 9000 for herniated or bulging cervical and lumbar disc. We perform DOT physicals, drug tests, and neck and low back pain. We are open 6 days a week. Walk-ins are welcome. Call us today at 256-383-5772.
Just remember, at Thompson Family Chiropractic,
we have your back.
I am Melanie Reed, and we are here at the first annual Second Saturdays downtown Sheffield. We have lots of vendors out here. You can come and look today. We are here for Sheffield Athletics. We have merchandise here to sell. All proceeds go back to all the athletes of Sheffield High School. If you would like to come down and join us, we are here till 8 o'clock tonight. And you can also reach us on our Facebook page at Sheffield Athletic Boosters.
It's short yeah. And she just has
Hi, I'm Jennifer Fowler, and I'm Not Now Designs. I do custom applique and embroidery right here in Sheffield. Can be reached on my cell at 256-627-2639. I live right here in Sheffield. I have a Facebook page, Not Now Designs, and lots of pictures are posted there for custom work, and I can fit most needs.
Hello everybody, I'm Phil Andrews. We're down here on Second Saturdays in Sheffield, enjoying this beautiful day here with my family, Harley, Tracy, Tanya, and Barry. Like everybody to remember me in November, I'm running for sheriff. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Matt Elton, and I am with Enviromat Circus and Tripodus, and this is Flag Boy.
And it would get windy, you know.
See what you got.
It's make a world of difference.
Wouldn't you out causing trouble? Get down the mountain. You like the light?
My name is Judy Jones, and I live here in Montgomery Place, and this is my artwork. I love to do landscapes and still life. I also do murals, and it's just my passion. I love it, and it's like a little piece of me goes into every piece that I do. My phone number is 256-349-4463.
All right, if y'all would like to come out and get a little closer, please feel, we saved y'all the space out here, but they got right in the middle of it and took y'all's spot. That's the spot we had saved for y'all. But that's okay, appreciate you guys. All the city employees, thank y'all for helping us out. Glad to have the police down here working with us. Those are funny looking bicycles. Is that the electric one? Does it work good? Cool. I saw them at Sam's the other day, but my card expired. Would y'all welcome to the stage this evening on the second Saturday in downtown Sheffield, the Hitmen.
Thank you for watching STOGHF TV.